Hello there and welcome back to the Strategic Command World War II World at War as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Axis warmongering ways. And what have we done so far? We have destroyed the Deutschland cruiser last turn near Norway shores. And we're awaiting the impending and inevitable attack of the Germany on the Low Countries. So let's start with ending our turn and let's see what awaits for us this time around. They moved away, of course. Well, they are reinforcing some units out there. Well, will I ever have a bad weather on their turn? I'm not sure. We've hurt them a bit, so that's good. That's good, as we took over strength from them. Well, fighting in winter isn't very effective, as you can see, but their suffering is great for us towards our cause. And so far in China, we are not in any real danger of losing any of the national morale objective cities, so that's good, as we've entered 1940. Well, if they will leave it without any unit in it, I'll take it. British Minister of Defense Hastings Ismay. Intelligence reports increasing Japanese naval activity in the Pacific, and there is some concern that our naval base at Singapore may be inadequate should the war expand in this theater. Would you like to mobilize Malaya so that we can invest in expanding the port and naval defenses at Singapore at the cost of 200 MPPs at 50 MPPs a turn for 4 turns. I'm going to say yes to this, as the Japanese will advance here when they're around. They will probably conquer the Thailand in here, and it will make a great base for our troops in Africa that will presumably deal with the Italians here before the attack on Pearl Harbor, to reinforce the defenses here and possibly later on counter-attack the Japanese forces in this region. I also hope that I'll be able to defend the Dutch East Indies from Japanese attack, but we'll see, as it is worth a lot of MPPs to Japanese, as they have a ton of oil around here, as you can see, and Maine as well. But let's say yes to it first. And let's drop you in here. Let's put you there. And the first corps, Indian Corps, appears. I'm going to put you in here, as it is always good to put freshly bought units in high supply city. This is a supply of 10 city, so it will replenish its readiness and morale faster. Let's start with China, as we do always. The supply level of Canton is 2, is only 2, so that's good. Let's try to hit him. That's good, that's good. They look at their readiness and morale. 60 and 3%, that's horrible. Let's reinforce you. We will not be able to take Pakoi from the Japanese, as they have HQ unit here. What we need to do probably is to use this unit to cut them off from the Canton, as they may be able to supply, even if they will supply 1 point, it may prove to be enough for us to not destroy the army in Canton, so we'll have to be careful about that. I'm going to reinforce you, as you defend pretty amazingly. No, we're not going to take that, but we are going to move you in chunk. Okay, let's move you. Let's look at Wuhan. Their supply is 1, but we will need to cut it off entirely. Well, we may be able to do something in here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, that's that. Let's move you here. We will advance to this city later on, and if they, well, in case they would move towards Yanku, then so be it, because it will bring the communists in Yan'an to our cause. So let's leave it open, at least for now. Let's reinforce you, or not. Let's look at the, let's hit this guy first. Well, I hoped for a better result, but we'll deal with what we have. Let's hit them again. Oh, that was good. And we did not take any damage. Well, that's a bit disappointing, but let's do it as well. And let's hit him. Oh, that looks promising. That really looks promising. We've got 2 more opportunities with swapping these units, so we'll take it. And let's hope that we can kill it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's great. Amazing job. We'll move you here. And we're going to invest in command and control, and we'll reinforce some of our units that we still can. We'll reinforce you. I would love to reinforce you as well by 1 point. And that will be, this is it for China. How far along are we with infantry weapons? 55%, so it will take a bit longer. Let's look at India. We've got 244 MPPs, but how much do we need for HQ? 405, which means that we will have to wait 2 more turns to buy it. So be it. And let's go to Russia, and let's begin with what you usually would begin with. So let's move our troops. The mud is slowing us down, but Saratov unit is already in Europe, near the future front line that we'll have here. So that's good news. And let's make some use of research. Let's research infantry warfare. That will be hopefully ready for the Barbarossa. And we're going to invest in armored warfare and command and control as well later on. Let's go to USA first to deal with their research, and we're going to invest another cheat into spying and intelligence. And let's get to Great Britain and France. So let's upgrade this unit first. Let's move you to this port to upgrade you. Excuse me. Let's move you to Bombay, and you to Calicut or whatever, and we'll reinforce you soon. We're going to sack this O'Connor HQ with Monty for 105 MPPs, and we're going to move you toward the border and Halfaya Pass. And let's see how the things are going here. We need to reinforce our interceptors here. We're going to transport this unit to Nantes, and we are going to force march them into Dijon, just to make sure that any cheeky paratroopers won't drop there. We know that the unit was in Raspecia, so we're going to move you there. We're going to move you here to see what is in Palermo, and there is a sap. And we'll also see next turn what awaits for us in Rome and Naples. So let's do it. Let's upgrade you with anti-aircraft defense. This turn we will not spend our money on any tech. We'll reinforce you later on we'll upgrade you with anti-aircraft defense. We are going to move you here, and you'll stay here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they are not in range, in the spotting range of Italians. We're going to move you closer. And let's look at our fleets. Let's try to attempt to find this sap, but well, the Atlantic is quite big, so that may not be possible. Let's look at the Reykjavik port. Nothing there. We're going to move you to ports to reinforce you. You're going to raid this convoy line. We're going to move you. We're going to upgrade you. We can't upgrade you, but we are going to upgrade you. This unit, I've just moved it back there. You're going to reinforce you. Of course, I'm not going to wait to reinforce it to reinforce this ship point by point, because I don't want to wait for it. I'm going to reinforce this tactical bomber as well, or no, I can't upgrade you. I do not have range yet. Let's look at the British research. Yeah, I do not have it. It would be great if my infantry weapons too, well, if I could advance to level 1 of infantry weapons before the invasion of Low Countries, because it would give me an extra boost to our units on the front lines. But I guess I would need to have some breakthrough in research for it to happen, as the time is getting, as the attack is inevitable and will happen in probably a turn, maybe not next turn, but 2 turns or 3 turns from now on. So that will be pretty hard, and we're going to reinforce you to full. Then, or no, what we're going to do is reinforce our units in Western Africa, and we are going to send this corps to the Italian front near Kismayo, as we want to deal with them pretty quickly. We did not get a diplomatic hit last turn on Finland, which is unfortunate, but we're hoping it will happen soon. So we will also reinforce some units in France as well. We're going to reinforce you by 2 points and by 2 points as well. I'm going to reinforce you. You are at full. Okay, we're going to replenish them to full if possible. but I'll start with you first, and you, and you, and you, and we've got nothing else left for Belfort unit. Next time we'll reinforce the rest of our units in France to fall just before the impending attack on us. Of course, I've forgotten to take this mine away from the Germans, because I could have moved in here and back to Metz, but well, they don't have many supply unit left, and they do not get much value out of it anyway, as we have 2 units in here and it drops 1 by 1 per turn, so they get only 6 MPPs per turn from it and 2 MPPs less every turn. That the border remains still. So that will be it for, well, we'll move you to the port, but that will be it for this turn. So I hope that you liked it. Let's move you here and try to intercept this up, but no, we can't do it. So that will be it for this turn. So thank you for watching as always, and I hope you like this series as we continue to fight to the last bullet against Nazi, Japanese and Italy, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.